What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. If you can make sure that you are subscribed to the channel to turn your notifications on. Any comments that you want to make, feel free, leave them in the comment section down below. Also as well, we'll be on all of your podcast apps. So on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify, Deezer as well, I believe. If you could just make sure that you are following those, I would greatly appreciate it. So I just wanted to hop on during my lunch break just to make just kind of like a little state of play of where we're at in terms of transfers, what's going on, what's happening, kind of the latest news and information that I can give you overall of what I have, of what I term or what I would term as being credible information. So there's a few bits and pieces to be getting through. So again, nothing is confirmed as yet. However, like I said, these are from pretty reliable sources. So information that we do need, just to keep us ticking over. So first one obviously is the Harrison one. So Jackie Boy is looking likely. He's pretty much done sorted now, on his way to Fiorentina. He's going to be linking up with Manor Solomon since Manor Solomon's loan in Spain got cancelled. So for me, it's an obligation. Well, it's a loan with an obligation, a €10 million, so £8 million obligation on there should they stay up. They are currently, I think, 18th or 17th in the Serie A. So if they stay up, that'll be Jackie Boy gone. A lot of people going, well, why don't we just sell him now? Nobody's going to buy him now. His contract is absolutely ridiculous in terms of what he's earning per week. He's on 90 grand per week. So for me, this is a good move all round. I think it's time to close the door on Jack Harrison now. I've got no axe to grind with him, probably more with his mum than anybody else. It's just one of those situations where we're ready to see the end of it now and just make sure that everything is done and dusted, door closed, and we can all move on, which then hopefully frees up another space for somebody else to come into the squad as well. I was on a pod with Jer last night and happened to quite staunchly agree with it that I don't think we would be looking at letting anybody leave without the idea of knowing that we've got other people that are going to come in. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we are working in the background to get that sorted out. The other one is a link that came up yesterday. Now, Piroe is obviously talking that he wants to stay at Leeds at least until the summer. He wants to make sure that he gets everything, or take advantage of all the opportunities that he can have to make it work for him in the Premier League. However, with that being said, Der Telegraph, which is the Dutch, not the Telegraph, but it's the Dutch version of it, if you like, they have come out and said that PSV Eindhoven are looking potentially at him as an opportunity. Now, when you look at it on face value, I've said, or I agree with comments that have been made with Piroe. I think he's an excellent finisher. I think he's got a brilliant technical ability, but it's just whether or not his actual ability is above Championship, Premier League, or if it's in between the two. I think it was Connor from One Leeds that said it, and I do happen to agree with that quite a lot. So remains to be seen if that's going to be the one that's going to happen. So we'll just have to, again, another one that we'll just have to wait and see how the information comes out on that one. The next little one is a kind of this merry-go-round to do with Doki. So Wolfsburg, who were linked with Doki, have now they now look like they're going to be focusing on Charlie Cresswell, which is interesting because obviously if they move away from Doki, get Charlie Cresswell, we get a percentage of that sell-on clause as well. But that Doki link isn't going away, and it feels like it's getting a little bit stronger just with regards to people who are actually putting the information out there. So just a real interesting one there in terms of where that could potentially end up and what could happen with that one. So again, it's a waiting game, but it's just that little bit of information that's out there. So Wolfsburg looks like they're moving away from that now, and that they could be potentially looking at Charlie Cresswell, which is it's just funny how football works and how the stories actually all come about, really, isn't it? So yeah, the next one is that Ruben Vargas from Sevilla, 27-year-old winger, We appear to be showing interest in the 27-year-old, so he fits our age profile. But also as well, Sunderland are also looking and Bournemouth are looking. And we know Bournemouth have got like a big £65 million shaped money thing that's burning a hole in their pocket that they want to look at, potentially spending. So it's potential there. There is potential there. It's being the information is being put out by what I would term to be reliable is the wrong word, but credible ITK sources. That's the one thing. So this is no Joe Tiffany's here, but credible ITK sources. The thing with Sevilla is that they have to balance the books, and they are looking to shift and offload not quite a few players, but players in the January window to be able to do that. So, as we all know, the 49ers like to try and do a deal and do stuff on the cheap, for argument's sake. There is very, very good potential with that there could be a deal in the offing for that one. Where he would fit in, not 100%, but it's one that's just keep an eye on, if you know what I mean. Then the last one I just wanted to touch on was obviously Harry Gray going to Rotherham on loan until the end of the season. So a 6-month loan deal for Harry Gray. I'm all in support of this one. He was never ever going to get into the first team straight away. If we were in the Championship, maybe, but we're not. We're in the Premier League. It's difficult to kind of blood somebody, particularly in the position that we're in and what we're looking to do, which is Premier League survival this year. So I completely get it. For me, the reason that he's gone to a League One club, it's close to home, so you don't need to worry about it on that basis. But also as well, it's the fact that the physicality in League One, he's got the skill and ability. Nobody's questioning that at all. It's just whether or not he has the skill and ability and the physicality to cope with it as well. So that's a lot of under-21s now that have gone out on loan, but for me, it makes absolute sense. It does makes absolute perfect sense for me. So I've got no issues with that at all. It's going to do it for this one. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you are new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. Really, really quick kind of state of play of just information that I've got. You've probably already heard it, but I just wanted to condense it down into one kind of little sitting. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks as ever for the support. I really do appreciate it. Cheers.